Hi guys, I'm Shandor, welcome to my cinema. Today I'm about to watch the 1992 Western movie Unforgiven, which was actually a recommendation by you guys. I'm gonna be really honest, I'm not a huge fan of Western movies, which is really weird because back when I was a kid I used to love them. I loved the whole aesthetic, I thought the cowboys were the coolest guys ever, but somehow as I got older, somehow Western movies got pushed to the side. But first and foremost, I'm a movie lover and I care about characters, I care about good stories, and honestly, genre is secondary to that. So I hope I'm in for a treat today, you know. I know that the movie has a very strong cast, I know that Clint Eastwood is in it, I know that Gene Hackman's in it, I know that Morgan Freeman's in it, so this should be really good. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Here comes Unforgiven. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful opening shot. Looks wonderful. Unforgiven. Somebody seems to be digging a grave. She was a comely young woman and not without prospects. Therefore it was heartbreaking to her mother that she would enter into marriage with William Money, a known thief and murderer, a man of notoriously vicious and intemperate disposition. When she died it was not at his hands as her mother might have expected, but of smallpox. That was 1878. Big Whiskey, Wyoming, 1880.
Hold her down, dude! I'm gonna hold her, I'll cut her tits off!
What? Hey! What's with this guy?
You think it's funny?
What? Jesus!
Get off of her, cowboy.
Way to open a movie, huh? Gene Hackman, right?
She didn't even touch his poke. All she done when she seen he had a teensy little pecker was give a giggle, that's all.
Step over to the office and get the bullwhip.
You're about to get
Women,
whipped.
That's all they get after what they done?
That's a start.
And I got a contract that represents an investment of capital.
Wow.
Property.
She's just a
Damaged
property.
Property.
Disgusting.
You did the cutting. Come to the thaw, you bring in 5 ponies and you give them over to Skinny here. You bring in 2. You give them over, you hear?
Yes, sir.
That's it?
You ain't even gonna whip them?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I find them instead, Alice.
That ain't fair, little Bill. That ain't fair.
You know, they were just hard-working boys that was foolish.
Tender Delilah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's disgusting how these ladies are not seen as human beings, you know.
Just because we let them smelly fools ride us like horses don't mean we gotta let them brand us like horses.
That's true.
Maybe we...
$240.
Jesus, Faith, what you been doing?
Are they trying to send her to hospital or something? She got it really hard. The transition shots look absolutely wonderful.
You don't look like no rootin', tootin' son of a bitch and cold-blooded assassin.
He's an assassin?
You shot Charlie Pepper, didn't you? You're the one who killed William Harvey and robbed that train over Missouri?
Now hold on, mister.
Wow. Clint Eastwood is a badass, apparently, in this movie too.
We'll talk inside.
My count is yours. As cold as the snow. You don't have no weak nerve nor fear.
It's Clint Eastwood. Of course he doesn't.
I'm a damn killer myself, except I ain't killed as many as you because of my youth. Schofield Kid is what they call me.
Schofield Kid. Is he really a killer?
I'm heading up north in through Nebraska up to Wyoming. Gonna kill a couple of no-good cowboys.
For what?
Yeah, my question exactly.
Cutting up a lady.
Oh, so that's how it ties into the opening.
Come on.
Okay, so the question is, why should he care, right? I mean,
I ain't like that anymore, kid.
thank you.
My wife, she cured me of that. Cured me of drink and wickedness.
Good.
Well, if you used to change your mind, might be you could catch me. I'll be riding due west of the Western Trail, heading north into Wyoming.
I'm guessing he's gonna go, but what's gonna be his motivation for that? Hell of a life.
2 of them others. I think they got the fever.
Well, I guess if there are no hugs, there's no food. So he's going to need the money, right? Oh, they're bringing the horses, right? Yeah, good on you, ladies.
She's the best of the lot.
This guy doesn't seem to be that bad. I love that he's not amazing anymore, you know. The years haven't been so kind to him, in this regard at least. That's good. Of course it works with that. She was only 29, come on. See? He got clumsy. I like that.
They're paying $1,000 to whatever son of a bitch kills the 2 boys that cut up the ladder.
Oh, I was wondering about that. I was wondering about the reward. So it was the girls.
They could have squirreled away that much to 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
That's what they did.
Shit, though. Could be nobody won't come at all.
That's what you hope for. Gorgeous. My God, it looks gorgeous. Look at this. Wonderful. This is wonderful. I would love to be there right now. Morgan Freeman.
Sally? See the wheels horn? Sally?
What you doing here, Will?
All right, so what these fellas do? Cheated cards? Steal some strays? Spit on a rich fella? What?
Worse.
No, you still have that Spencer rifle, huh?
Yeah. And I can still knock your eye out of a bird flying, too.
So he still has it. Okay. Is it gonna be a running joke?
Jesus,
Not being able to mount the horse? I feel like one of them is gonna die. Maybe both of them. I have to say, I really enjoyed this movie so far. I'm interested in the story. You know, it's sort of a revenge story at this point, right? But we've got an interesting main character, you know, he's settled, he doesn't want to do the things that he had done before. And you can clearly tell that he's clumsy.
Must be moving right along.
He lost his skills, basically, and stuff like that. But I feel like something horrible is about to come. You can just feel it, you know.
Just because we're going on this killing, that don't mean I'm going to go back to being the way I was. I just need the money. Get a new start for them youngsters.
Makes sense.
Yeah, right like that no more.
That's right.
When I suggested this country should select a king or even a queen rather than a president.
Who is this guy? He's very eloquent.
One is
This dude, son of a bitch.
might be that this dude here is English Bob. It's uncivilized shooting persons of substance.
Are they here for the bounty also? 'Cause that's gonna be interesting if they are. Again, the wide shots. The wide shots in this movie are masterful.
But neither my companion or I carry firearms on our person. We rely upon the
Unarm my ass.
why not shoot the president?
Interesting character, and I love the actor's delivery. Yeah, you got guns. What did you expect?
Boys, this here's English Bob.
They know each other, apparently.
Been a long time, Bob.
They sure know each other.
Mr. Beauchamp?
Oh, he beat himself. Duke of Death.
The Duck of Death.
Duke.
Well, good afternoon, gentlemen. I'll have that 32, Bob.
He really knows him. Look at his face. He's like, damn, this guy.
On Independence Day.
Okay. They're not friends. As if that wasn't obvious already.
All those villains.
Wow.
Down there in Cheyenne.
Brutal.
Oh, they wouldn't want to come looking for it.
What? I mean, I can understand it, you know.
What are y'all looking at?
He doesn't want criminals or murderers in his town. It makes sense. What's happening?
Shooting Will Win? How's he shooting at over there? Shooting at us again.
What is going on?
Hey, kid, it's me, Will Money. What the hell's the kid shooting at us for? Is that you? You ain't gonna shoot now, are you?
No. No, I ain't.
He seems really scared. He does. You know what? I don't think he's a murderer or a badass, as he claimed he was.
Chase that. Ned's an awful good shot with a rifle. You can have bird in the eye flying.
Better than you anyhow, kid.
Another thing I have to say is that I really enjoy the pacing of this movie. Usually my biggest problem with Western movies is the pacing, you know, they tend to be really, really slow. And I'm not saying that the pacing is fast here, I'm saying that the pacing is just right. The way the movie introduces the characters, the way the movie allows us to spend time with them, you know, getting to know them, but also moving the story forward, you know, things are happening. It's a very, very well-paced movie so far.
Hell, I could hit it too, Ned, if I didn't mind wasting a shot.
I think this guy is full of crap.
You can't see for shit, can you?
Oh, his eyesight is bad.
I was in the Blue Bottle Saloon in Wichita the night that English Bob killed Corky Corcoran.
Oh.
I didn't see you there.
Oh, turn of events.
He was called Two Gun Corcoran.
Yeah, well, a lot of folks did call him Two Gun. But that wasn't because he was sporting two pistols. That was because he had a dick that was so big, it was longer than the barrel on that Walker Colt. He went for his gun in such a hurry, he shot his own damn toe.
No way.
You mean that English Bob killed him when he didn't even have...
Well, old Bob wasn't going to wait for Corky to grow a new hand. He shot him right through the liver.
Nice. I mean, it's not nice at all, but, you know. The realization, right? I love this scene. And what a great performance by Gene Hackman.
How many men you killed, kid?
5.
How many?
5. I done killed 5 of them.
Why can't I believe him?
He come at me with a knife.
Why don't you shut up, get some rest.
This guy seems so immature.
Boys,
Mr. Corcoran was faster on the draw than the duck, than English Bob.
It ain't so easy to shoot a man anyhow, you know, especially if some bitch is shooting back at you. I mean, that'll just flat rattle some folks. There's the key. All you gotta do is shoot me. Now you gotta point it.
What is he trying to...
Go on,
you know,
point it.
what point is he trying to make?
Now all you gotta do is pull the trigger, mister.
He can't do it.
What if...
Oh.
What if I gave it to him?
Give it to him.
What is happening? Wise choice.
I guess you don't want it, Mr. Beauchamp. You're right not to take it, Bob. That would have killed you.
Well, I ain't like that no more, Ned. I ain't no crazy killing fool.
They're really hammering this down at this point. I'm not like that anymore. I'm not like that anymore. That's it for Bob? We're not gonna see him anymore?
Well, maybe if you'd cover up your face, somebody might want to hump with you. You don't have to do all that cleaning.
This guy.
Sheriff, I just...
Yeah, Dan. Well, they don't have any more receptacles.
Yeah, maybe you should just hang the carpenter. Well, I was just saying that because of the, you know, if you hang...
You don't know what you're talking about, my friend. It was him. I like the humor in this movie, you know, it's pretty subtle. I mean, there's not much humor in this movie, but it works.
You look like shit.
Is he sick?
You remember Eagle and a shot?
Seems very sick. Don't touch it, man. Please. Thank you. Now this is going to be really interesting. Gene Hackman and Clint Eastwood meet. And they are very cautious.
William? Hendershot.
Oh, he's clever.
Well, Mr. William Hendershot. What if I was to say you was a no-good son of a bitch and a liar?
And this guy's smart too.
Yes, I ain't carrying no firearm.
Get up.
Again, the quiet tension in this movie is really awesome. No music, you know, no musical cues, but you feel it.
You see, Mr. Beauchamp? This is the kind of trash I... Get up!
Wow. This guy is no joke. Wow.
You missed the pine, you ain't gonna find it.
Okay, never mind the crate, man. Put the fucking boot on.
These girls are cool. So he got it really hard. It's so interesting, you know, because it seems like that Gene Hackman is basically a villain in this movie, but honestly, he's not. I mean, he's just trying to keep the town safe, right? Or does he have an ulterior motive for this? I don't think so, honestly. That's brutal. Poor guy.
Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. I'm scared of dying.
Easy, partner.
So interesting.
I see Claudia, too.
Clint Eastwood is nothing like I imagine him in this movie.
Her face was all covered with worms.
You know, he's broken and
Oh, Dad, I'm scared.
weak.
I'm tired.
And I love his performance.
Them other two, your friends, they've been taking advances on the payment.
That's bad.
Would you like a free one?
No.
I guess not. And what I said the other day about you looking like me, that ain't true. You ain't ugly like me.
Right? She's still
Just
gorgeous.
that we both...
I admire you for that. For being true to your wife and all. I've known a lot of men who weren't.
What a beautiful scene. Oops.
Get over there, Davy!
Oh man, this must be really painful.
Well, ain't you gonna shoot?
You can't do it. You can't do it anymore, right?
Jesus, I'm so thirsty.
Oh, he is dying, I guess.
Give me a drink of water, god damn it.
Man, such an interesting scene.
Here it come now.
That's one of the weirdest shootouts I've ever seen. Honestly.
Davey!
I don't think he's gonna make it. Yeah. He didn't make it. That's true. Right.
And the other one, too! Both of them for what they've done!
But I guess he will soon enough. Had a Spencer rifle on him.
Oh, they got Morgan Freeman.
Him up? Probably glad to hear the names and whereabouts of those murderous son of bitches.
See, again, it's like Gene Hackman is being the villain, but he is not the villain. And honestly, neither are Clint Eastwood or Morgan Freeman or the kid. Such an interesting movie.
Well, I ain't gonna hurt no woman. I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, so see?
Not gentle like before.
Yeah, gentle with a whip. He is like a villain. But he is not, at least not in my mind. What do you guys think?
Hell with him, you know. Man ain't polite, he ought to get shot.
I guess he is going to get shot. Uh-oh.
Assassins!
Now what?
No, no!
He did it! Cold-blooded. Alright, well, I guess all hell is going to break loose from this point on. Again, wide shots. Love him.
That was the first one.
I knew it.
First one, what?
First one I ever killed.
I knew it.
Yeah?
I knew it.
3 shots and he was taking a shit.
Good performance. Yeah, it must feel terrible, you know, to take somebody else's life.
I ain't gonna never breathe again, ever.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it feels like.
Ned's share.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Please.
He went south. We'll catch up to him.
Ned, he's dead.
What?
They killed him. I thought you knew that.
No!
Nobody. Why would anybody kill Ned?
No.
Who killed him?
Little Bill.
Little Bill?
Yeah.
A sign on him in front of Greeley's.
Now it's personal.
He said how you was really William Money out of Missouri.
He's drinking.
Little Bill said the same William Money that dynamited the Rock Island and Pacific in '69, killing women and children and all. And Ned said he'd done a lot worse
He's
than
drinking. I'm getting chills. Honestly. I don't know why. But I'm getting chills. Man, I can't believe they killed Morgan Freeman.
Here.
Off screen.
Take this money and...
I'm sure this is gonna be awesome, but I did not expect the movie to go this way, you know? This is what happens to assassins around here.
We're gonna divide up into 4 parties.
Oh.
And we'll hit all the farms.
There's a gun.
And the trade.
Tension! Again! I love it! That's a lot of people.
You better clear out of there.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Just hold it right there. Hold it!
Just like that! Awesome.
Well, he should have armed himself. He's gonna decorate his saloon with my friend.
Good point.
And I'm here to kill you, Little Bill.
Awesome.
For what you did to Ned.
This guy's awesome. Uh-oh. No more.
Misfire. Kill us, bitch.
He got him. Wow. Oh, okay. That was awesome.
He must have killed Clint. Well, could have been Deputy Andy, wasn't he?
All I can tell you is who's gonna be last.
But Gene Hackman's still alive. Yep. Gene Hackman's still breathing and moving. But he has to cock his pistol. It's gonna make a sound.
I don't deserve this. To die like this.
Deserves got nothing to do with it.
Is he gonna blow his brains? Again, this quiet tension. I love it. And there's the shot. Wow! Amazing. Honestly.
You better bury Ned right. Better not cut up to otherwise harm no horse.
Or I'll come back and kill every one of you sons of bitches.
Such a badass. That's it? We've gone full circle? Is that the end? Really? Some years later, Mrs. Ansonia Feathers made the arduous journey to Hackman County to visit the last resting place of her only daughter. William Money had long since disappeared with the children. Some said to San Francisco, where it was rumored he prospered in dry goods, and there was nothing on the market to explain to Mrs. Feathers why her only daughter had married a known thief and murderer, a man of notoriously vicious and intemperate disposition. Such a beautiful shot. Directed and produced by Clint Eastwood. Alright. Well guys, that was Unforgiven. Alright, having seen The Unforgiven, I am convinced that I have the best audience ever. Thank you so much for recommending this movie to me. I loved everything about this movie. But not only this movie, you guys recommended Casualties of War to me, which I absolutely loved. You guys recommended Jerry Maguire to me, which I absolutely loved. Please keep those recommendations coming because you guys know your stuff. I mentioned before during this video that usually my problem with Western movies is the pacing. A lot of times I find the pacing to be painfully slow. That is not the case here. And that's not to say that this is a fast-paced movie. This is a very evenly paced movie. This is a 2 hour and 10 minute long movie. And I wasn't bored for a second. I really enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the cinematography. I loved how the movie didn't use music when it wasn't necessary. I thought that was a very, very clever thing to do. I loved how quietly tense this movie was. And it was so interesting to see how the story escalated, you know, from a standard revenge movie where, you know, a very heinous crime was committed to something very, very personal because of a sheriff in a town. And what's also very interesting about this movie is that there's no clear villain, at least not in my mind. I mean, you could say that the two guys at the beginning of the movie, especially one of them, the one who was cutting up that poor lady, you know, he is basically a villain. But then you have a sheriff who's just trying to keep the town safe, you know, and just trying to keep law and order. And then you have these assassins who come into town to kill the guy who committed this heinous crime. I mean, you could say that the assassins are villains because they are clearly murderers, you know, they stay dead all throughout this movie. They've killed women and children. They are not cool people, you know. And the sheriff's not cool either. He also has a temper. I think he wants to be famous, or he has some sort of a complex. I'm pretty sure he has. And then you have these assassins who come into town to kill the guy who committed this terrible crime, you know. So, who's the bad guy here? Honestly, I think the villain of this movie is the circumstance the characters find themselves in, which I find really, really interesting. So once again, I love this movie, alright? This was great. This was great. More of this type of movies, please. So guys, please, if you have a favorite Western movie or any sort of movie, please leave a comment in the comment section, because if I haven't seen that movie yet, most likely I'm going to get around to that. So thank you. Thank you all for watching this movie together with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe, and see you all next time at the cinema.